What are they saying about putting last week behind them and focusing on the Patriots?
Kevin, it's a big question. It's a valid question. The Colts know that how they respond, how they follow up what happened last week will be a huge focus this week. That last week's game was unbelievable. The computer simulations show that at one point the Colts had less than a 1% chance of winning. Here's what tight end Coby Fleener, who's a smart guy, already had to say this week about following up what happened last Sunday. He said, "I'll be able to write half of the stories that come out after our game against the Patriots. If we win, it's going to be we rode the wave of emotion. If we didn't, it was a letdown because of the emotional win last week." Probably true. Today, the Colts are back at practice. They'll start working on the Patriots. Despite the win last Saturday, there's plenty for this defense to work on, plenty to fix. 44 points, 513 yards, 30 first downs allowed to the Chiefs. All were season highs. Now they'll face a Patriots team that hung 59 on them last year. And the Colts have some injury issues on the back end of their defense. Cornerback Greg Toller, who's a starter, was placed on injured reserve this week, and starting safety LaRon Landry suffered a concussion in Saturday's game. He is listed, of course, as day-to-day. He's now in the NFL-mandated protocol this week, and whether or not he plays Saturday is still to be determined.
Other moves here now. A very interesting one by the Colts yesterday. They signed wide receiver Deion Branch, the Super Bowl 39 MVP, with the Patriots back then. What's behind this move?
Well, a couple of things, and I'm not sure it's as big a conspiracy theory as you'd probably think. First of all, this team needs a veteran wide receiver. Of course, Reggie Wayne is out with the ACL injury. Darius Hayward-Bay suffered a hamstring injury. He won't play this week. And you look at the roster, the rest of the Colts wide receivers are all either rookies or second-year players. And on top of that, Branch is a guy, he lives in suburban Indianapolis. He actually worked out for the Colts a couple of weeks ago, but certainly his knowledge of the Patriots does not hurt. With 4 days, though, just to prepare and learn this offense, it's hard to imagine Branch having a huge impact, but there is a wide receiver on this roster who is still having a big impact, and that's Wayne. Despite having not played since October, Reggie Wayne has still been here daily. He's still coming into work. He's still involved in the meetings. He's still talking to the younger players. Matt Hasselbeck said that Friday night, the night before the wild card game, Wayne actually spoke to this young offense about playoff football, explaining to them what to expect. He's on the sideline during games. He's giving pep talk to players. Chuck Pagano said that this young wide receiver core owes a debt of gratitude to Wayne for what he's done for them this season.